Today is January the 9th. I'm going to use this chart of BTU P-body energy just to show you how you can use the Ichimoku to take a look in the future to see what the chart is telling us could be out there 26 periods ahead, 26 days ahead. If you're not trading with the Ichimoku and you're trading with moving averages, you can see the significance of the 50-day moving average throughout the year, the last 12 months, for P-body energy. You can see that here we had a bear cross of the 50 and the 200, and now the two of them are running parallel, and the 200 seems to be resistance. What more information can we derive by adding the Ichimoku? So here I'm going to go and I'm going to load my style chart that has the Ichimoku. Back here, we saw the price come near to the top of the cloud, and the cloud is always giving us a 26-day on a daily chart, 26-day projection of where it sees the general trend to be for a stock. 26 days ahead from here, we saw the cloud starting to narrow and to move downwards. We went into this flat period where the two spans inverted. You're going to have to go to my videos, Soundbites 0 on YouTube for explanation of this. But then we saw, certainly the Ichimoku was telling us the price was going to go down. What is it telling us now? We're seeing the Chiku span, which is a 26-day trailing indicator, showing resistance at the 200-day moving average. Again, go to the videos to find out how the Chiku span works and why it's so important as a trailing indicator. Here we had the Chiku span at one point in the day came up and touched the 200 but ended below. The same thing happened earlier this week. So the Ichimoku and the Chiku span are equally valid as the moving averages in telling us the direction or where the resistance points are for the movement of the stock. Let's look at price interaction with the cloud. Let's just get rid of these drawings here. And let's look at price interaction with the cloud. Starting back here, support here, near rejection there, definite rejection here, definite rejection here, support, 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 rejection, support, support, and now coming into support, also on the 50-day moving average. What do we see out in the future? We certainly don't see any strong upward movement in the cloud. So we would look to enter a trade only when price breaks above the 200 and the Chiku span breaks above the 200. Why is that important? Let's look at how you may have been faked out in the past if you tried to trade breakouts. Here you can see a breakout, only to be stopped by the Chiku span. Pullback. Here we saw the price breaking out again. Let's look back at the Chiku span, and we're seeing it here at the 200, holding it back. So you could have bought in here on this breakout if you weren't aware that the Chiku span was telling you there was resistance. You could have bought on this breakout here. Again, looking back, the Chiku span would have told you no break of the 200, breakout may not happen. Here it's happening again, another little false breakout, and the Chiku span at the 200 is telling you still not time to buy. Hope that's useful information. I'm going to throw in one more fact, and that's the negative volume index. Not a lot of people use that. There's a video on my site that explains how to use the negative volume index. It's also referred to as the smart money index, and you can see that starting back here in July of last year, this so-called smart money index showed that smart traders were getting out of long-term positions on BTU. And I don't see any movement upwards of any significance in the negative volume index that would change my opinion of what the Ichimoku is telling me about the future of P-body energy.